Hi, I'm John,
And I'm Angel.
and welcome to Online Filipina Dating. So today we're looking at scammers. We were talking about that earlier. That people are pretty lucky if they don't get scammed online.
I'm glad that I wasn't scammed.
Did you know that 20% or 1 out of 5 people will be scammed? And if you're looking at a dating platform, 1 out of 5 people are scammers themselves, about 20%. So when you look at that list of 100 women that's on your search list, well, 5 of them, actually 20 of them, are probably going to be scammers. Now, not all scammers are the same. Some want money now, some want gifts, some want long-term big scores. They come in all different shapes and sizes, the scammers do. But they're out there and they're trolling for information, and they see you as an open target, especially if you're new to the dating platform. If they see you as just arrived or new member, they're going to jump on you and just try to send you information to get you scamming. So let's talk about what it takes for somebody to recognize some of these scams. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I want to just come up front and say you just need to go in with the attitude that you're going to have a scammer approach you. That is going to happen. If you're communicating and you send out 100 winks or smiles, well, remember, 20 of them are people that are going to try to scam you. So they are going to be part of your path, out of the people that you sort through. You are going to see them. Here's something funny or sick, depending on how you look at it. Many of the scammers that are on the women's platforms are men.
Oh.
So the people you are communicating with are men. And
so they are just pretending as a woman.
well, they're pretending in the background. They have the nice picture, they have the nice profile that they take a long time to work on, and they get it right where they want it, and then they put it out there. And once they put it out there, they'll put that same profile on 15, 20 other dating platforms until they get caught and they take it down, and then they'll do it all over again. So the typical man will be in the background from whatever country it might be, and they might have 15 or 20 different men that they're, quote, flirting with on that platform. So they have men that they're communicating with. They have men that they're doing this with, and some are new, some are old relationships, and that's how they keep this thing going in their funnel, because they know that 1 out of 10 men that they talk to will send them a little gift of some kind, just a trinket, maybe 20 or 30 bucks or something, and all they have to do is just ask. They know that 1 in 25 men will buy them more of a luxury gift, maybe a watch, or give them a Visa card or something, and they know that 1 out of 50 men will send them large sums of money, maybe hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars if they need it. Now, men, if that's what you want to do, and if that's what then you just do what your heart tells you to do. I'm not going to tell you not to send money to somebody if they're pulling strings at your heart. I'm just going to say to be cautious about it. Also, I'm going to say that it's probably a good idea if they ever ask you for money of any kind at all, period, stop communication with them.
Yeah.
Right away. Now, there's 2 ways that you can stop. You can stop and you can say, why are you asking me for money? Why are you this? I've been this, and now you're asking for money. What are you, a scammer? And spend an hour writing a nasty letter to them. And being upset yourself and waiting for them to communicate back. Or you could just delete their name, put them on block, and they won't call you anymore. If you know in advance that 1 in 5 women are going to try to scam you online, it's a lot easier to say, okay, goodbye. You just disqualified yourself. Because remember, you're sending out winks and smiles to 100, 200 women, and some of them, knowing that they're scammers, are going to ask you for money, and that should just be one of your rules. If the woman ever asks for money, that you remove them from the list and you put them on block.
Yeah, once the money is involved in the conversation, right away just block them.
Yeah. Now, some scammers, they have a bigger picture. They're the ones that are looking for the 1 in 25 men. And they have all kinds of scams. I'm just saying, ways over 2 or 3 weeks or a month or 2 months that they build up your trust.
Yeah.
And for example, they say, well, can I send you something? They'll ask to send you a gift. And they'll say, oh, that's so nice. They sent me a little teddy bear for $4 or $5 shipping. And now you feel obligated that you need to send something better, maybe in the $150, $200 range. Or maybe you want to send them a Visa card or something. And it just makes it easier when you drop your guard. It makes it easier for them. So if they ask for gifts, they won't come outright and ask for money. Like, I want $100. They'll come out and they'll say, tell me if you've heard of this before. My grandma's sick and I need to go buy her medicine.
Yeah. Usually those kind of excuses, like, my father is sick, my mother is sick.
Well, how about
Can you
school?
please help me?
How about school?
Yeah, school also, or they want to go somewhere and they don't have fare or to buy a ticket, and they will ask you.
Yeah, so even though they want the money, they're going to ask you for a specific need. And this is just part of their playbook. Let me tell you, many dating platforms, if you report them as asking for money, they will be deleted, and they should be, because it's just sad. Mm-hmm. So to avoid some of that, you try to use the larger websites that have policies about scammers. The free websites, it's open market. I'd probably say half of the women or men on the website are scammers, and they're trying to get something. So what does it look like? They want to send you some money. Say, oh, I've got a gift for you. I want to send you $100. Just give me your bank card, your account number, and I'll be able to send it to you. Well, ding dong, you just gave them your bank account number. They might ask you that they want to send you something and they need to write your name and address to send them a copy of your driver's license with your address on it so they can send you a gift and get it through customs. Ding dong. Now they have your bank account, now they have your driver's license, and now they might, be asking for other personal information. Maybe your mother's maiden name, maybe, other information that you might not catch because now you've involved yourself in a 1 month or 2 month relationship with this person, and they're very subtle. It just comes across so smooth, you don't even notice it until it's too late.
Yeah, that's so sad.
So, what are some of the things that you need to be cautious about? Your phone number, the city where you live, the state where you live. All of these little bits and pieces can help build up a picture of you to where they can get things later. Social security number, the last 4 of your social security number.
Phone numbers,
all of those on there. So just be cautious. Now, who really needs to pay more attention about these warnings than others are, how can I say it? Softer men. Men that are in their 50s or 60s. Men that haven't really been in a relationship. Also men in their 40s. And they're younger women that are calling on them. Mm-hmm. Say a 20, 25-year-old woman is calling somebody in their 40s or 50s. And they try to develop this instant love relationship. What does that look like? So the woman say, oh, you're my hero. You're my prince. Oh, I love you so much. And they say it over and over again that they love you, and they're trying to get you to see and to accept that relationship. So now if you're in love, you're going to send them even bigger gifts and bigger money amounts. So just be aware of that. When they start saying that they love you and they start doing those things, just be cautious, because they're looking for men that have a warm, caring heart. Usually men in their 50s and 60s are in the upper income level of their jobs, so they have a lot of disposable income. And you know what? They know it. They know exactly the profile that they're looking for. So if you fit that profile, I'm not saying, not to do anything. I want you to go out and explore. I want you to communicate with these women, but just have your guard up. Watch out for those few signs on that one. So another one, they build their profiles many times from just random pictures they pull off of the web.
Yeah, those they will build picture. Well, they put pictures with very sexy woman. You know, they're pretending very sexy, long hair, and very beautiful.
They'll steal information from somebody's Facebook page.
Yeah.
They get 4 or 5 pictures off a Facebook page. Now they can go in and build a profile and make all these complete lies. So how can we easily get around that? Well, I'm going to say this, once you've developed a small relationship with them, 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, now start searching the pictures. Just make a copy of the picture that's on their profile page and put it in Google. You know, Google allows you to search for pictures. And if that picture shows up on multiple sites, you'll know that, oh my gosh, this is not the person that they say they are. This is not who they are. It's showing up on 5 or 6 different sites or different dating platforms with different names. Well, you probably got somebody that's looking, you know, very close to being a scammer. So you should investigate it or report it to your dating platform, the website, the webmaster on the dating platform. So sending the pictures, then communicating the perfect love. They're going to tell you that they love you so much. Anything suspicious in the background. Now, you're going to communicate by Skype or by video conferencing or something in the future, or just even a simple picture or a voice call. What do you hear in the background? What do you see in the background? Do you hear like they're in a business office with a lot of other scammers scamming away, and you hear these voices talking in the background? Or is it pleasant and peaceful, like their front yard or their backyard? You know, who is it that's in the background? If they're sending you a picture, are you Skyping with somebody that you can see the picture where you can read their lips when they are talking? Or are they like this in the whole conversation? And they're talking off to the side, and they're you know, you're hearing somebody, but you're not really seeing what their lips are saying. The woman is in the far corner because somebody else is saying the words, and that's just a picture of a pretty woman in a corner, even if it is live. Another way to do this is ask them to send you a picture. So you say, oh, send me a picture with, you know, your hand on your cheek like this, and then if they send you a picture of that, now you know at least they've taken that picture in recent time. It's not just pulled off of the website from Google somewhere. You say, oh, send me a cute picture with your finger in your ear like this, and they send a picture to you. Now you know that they are actually the person who they say they are. So it's these little nuances that you can pick up, and you can see if they are trying to scam you with their profile picture.
That's a good idea, though.
Oh yeah. I didn't do it with you. I knew that when we were videotaping, it was you, because I was really nervous, she was really nervous, and that's just the way it's supposed to happen. Now, the last part is, how do they communicate in English with you? If they write at a pretty good English level, they should talk pretty good English level. I mean, if they write okay, and they're you know, completing sentences and they're writing to you, but yet when you talk to them on the phone, they're saying, oh my English, oh no English, you know.
So it should be matched.
They should match. They should match, at least the best that they can. So if they're struggling with English in their writing, they should struggle with English when they're talking. If they have perfect English when they're writing, they should have pretty close to perfect English when they're writing, or you know that it's somebody else. So taking pictures, watching the video, looking at the background, those are all ways just to spot something suspicious. I want to conclude about never, ever, evers. Never give your banking information. Never give a picture of your ID cards or anything like that. Never give credit card information over to them. If you do that, whatever you have in the account could possibly be gone overnight. It works that fast. They have ways that they can do, you know, checks. You know, they you know, like instant checks, writing checks online and so forth. So
you might wake up in the morning with zero balance in your account.
Yeah, that would not be good. I would not know what to do if that happened on that one. So that's it. Just know in advance that you're going to meet scammers, and it depends on how smart they are and how cunning they are to how much they're going to get from you. So be aware, use these tips and tricks, and techniques so you too can find the love of your life in the Philippines. Yeah?
Yes.
So I'd like to invite you to
Please add some comment below and hit the bell notification down below so you guys will be updated for the next video. And please don't forget to share this video to your friends so for them also to be aware for those scammers around the world.
thank you.
Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Good job.